With The Green Hornet fresh in Singapore cinemas, its writer and lead actor Seth Rogen shares his thoughts on what we might expect in the sequel. Although just speculation, there are minor spoilers ahead. What can we expect from the sequel?
I don't know.
Story-wise.
You know, that's a very good question. We haven't thought about it at all, to be totally honest. I mean, the movie came out the day that we flew to Asia, and we've pretty much been doing press nonstop since then. So until it did well, we had no reason to even begin thinking of a sequel. So now that it's doing well, maybe we'll sit down and start. But we haven't come up with any ideas yet.
Okay, if there's a sequel, can I get a well, not confirmation, but can I hope for Bludnowski to come back again somehow?
Maybe, with
he's such a strong character.
With 2 eye patches over his eyes. Yes, I hope he does. I mean, I think he could live. You never know.
Yeah.
But I loved working with Christoph. I think he's amazing, and I think it would be funny to see how that character progresses. But again, we haven't written anything down yet.
The Green Hornet production had been plagued with setbacks after setbacks. At one point, even Stephen Chow took a crack at it, but bowed out eventually. So what was the balance that Rogen found when writing his version of The Green Hornet? You had difficulties about finding a sweet spot between like the weird and like making a movie for the mainstream. I want to know, like, how weird did you want to get in that first draft you first wrote?
I mean, we got it pretty weird. I mean, I think you know, there was actually very few ideas that we weren't able to get into the movie. When I watched the movie, I don't think, man, how did we lose all these ideas? I more think, man, how did we get all this stuff in there? That is one of the things that I'm most happy with about the movie, is that it really does have a lot of very visually interesting stuff. It has a lot of Michel Gondry's touches and a lot of the things that me and Evan as writers find very funny. But at the same time, it comes together into this big mainstream action movie. So in the end, we really were able to get in a lot of the stuff that we thought was strange. I remember things like, there's a part where I shoot myself in the face with a gun and then go into a coma for 2 weeks and then come out of it finally, and you find that I've been hooked up to an IV and I've been wearing diapers for this whole time. And to the studio, that was a very strange idea. But we really, you know, we convinced them that it would be funny and that it wouldn't be too outside the realm of what would happen in a movie like this. So things like that are stuff that we kind of had to fight for, but we got it in there.
Usually seen in his movies as someone with extra weight on himself, Rogen looked leaner and more fit in The Green Hornet. But he tells us that it actually wasn't that hard to lose all that weight. I want to know how you got into shape, you know, like your diet and like the workout routines.
It wasn't that hard, honestly. If a major studio wants you to lose weight, they make it pretty easy for you. It's not fair. It's all due to access to good personal trainers, which make it very easy to lose weight. But I think, honestly, I was so unhealthy beforehand that just by thinking I should become healthier, I lost like 20 pounds.
It remains to be seen if Rogen will continue with his new look in future films. But for now, he definitely looks the part.
What do we call it? The Green Hornet.
Next up, he reveals to us who taught Jay Chow how to curse and swear in the film.